A very warm welcome to the Leaders of Tomorrow Vodcast, your go-to series for unfiltered conversations with entrepreneurs shaping the future of business. I'm Ritwika Gupta, and in this special episode, we'll be rethinking retail for a new India, where automation meets trust, capital meets conviction, and vending is a serious business. I'm chatting today with Ashish Dakhole, founder of Vendibite, on spotting a real-world gap and building a smarter retail business. Listen in. Ashish, welcome to the Leaders of Tomorrow Vodcast. Pleasure to be chatting with you today.
Thank you.
So Ashish, let's start simple. Before Vendibite became a company, tell me what was the gap that you saw in the real world that you said, okay, this needs fixing?
See, I was working in Europe. Before starting Vendibite, there was no idea what I am going to do with my startup, which product I am going to launch, and which services I want to give to my customers. But you know, when I was working in Europe, this concept hits me because some Indian foods, like some street foods and some typical Indian foods, we are seeing daily on our roads, in our city and villages also. These foods are highly demanded in European market, but you know, there are no safer hands to serve this. So I observed that, and I came back to India, and immediately I start making these machines. But you know, after making machines, I realized that Indian market is not ready. So first of all, I catch my customers, and then I resigned from my position and started Vendibite.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was having so many options in hand, like electric vehicles and battery making. There are so many things I was thinking, but I found this concept, and this product is very new in Indian market, not only India, for globe also. Nowadays only and only in Japan and few European countries only they are accepting a vending culture.
Yeah.
But now India is ready, getting ready.
So at what point did it stop becoming an idea and started feeling like a real business?
See, initially when I started in 2019, that time even people were not knowing what is vending. When even my relatives and my friends, they were asking what you're doing. I said I'm developing vending machines, vending technologies. They were saying welding machines, WELDING, welding. They were knowing only welding, but what is vending machines they don't know. Now after COVID, this gap became very low. Everyone is knowing what is hygiene spelling also people are coming to know, and what is vending and what is the need of vending and how they can earn from this vending technology. That awareness is also increased, and I'm also as a manufacturer, I'm also keeping these things in my mind that I have to aware people, and I am preparing this awareness in the market.
Right. Now, so vending machines, and they are very popular, like in Western countries, in a lot of Southeast Asian countries as well. In India, yeah, I do see vending machines, but not as many. I believe that India is still a very human-led, human-driven retail economy, right? So, what gave you the confidence that automated, unmanned retail will actually work in this case at large scale?
Yeah. See, when we are saying like we are developing vending machines, we are manufacturing vending machines, and we are looking forward to make it very big billionaire and millionaire business.
Yeah.
But people are saying you are replacing human manpower with robotic systems and all, and you are creating again unemployment. I'm saying I'm not creating unemployment. I am creating different types of employment.
Sure.
Now in Indian market, even in the restaurant industry, in food industry, in resort industry also, if you will see, people are crying. I mean, owners of these resorts and hotels, they are crying to maintain kitchen and to maintain all these food preparation services. They are crying. They are not having good shape, good manpower, skilled manpower. There is a big gap, and within 6 months people are shifting to other jobs, even for 1,000 rupees increments also.
Right.
So if you will see into tourism places, there are so many hotels and restaurants. They have just invested in their kitchen, but their kitchens are dusty mode. They are not maintaining kitchen because of manpower. So my vending machines are giving them only solution to serve some food that will be non-perishable, and it can be acceptable where our street food or other typical Indian foods cannot reach. I mean, in remote areas where resorts are there, in some corporate canteens, in even big housing societies and big townships, There these machines are running very perfectly. We have taken some pilot runs also. These are
Right.
the performance is very well, and people are accepting this concept.
Nice.
And nowadays, thanks to Indian government, they are making very huge infrastructure. Now number of airports, number of metro stations,
Yeah.
IT concept, IT culture is increasing, and people are accepting. I am not targeting where these cart people or street side food vendors. I am not destroying them. I am going to make some new concept in the location where these food vendors cannot reach.
So walk us through your business model. How do you make money, and what makes this a compelling business for entrepreneurs?
As a food vending machine manufacturer, really you will laugh. The Indian market is not ready for this automatic vending machines culture.
Right.
But in coming days, maybe in couple of years, it will boom. I am looking very, very positively. I am also struggling. I was on bootstrap. Recently I raised some funds, but these many years I spent too much money on this, patience, my time, everything, my sacrifices, everything. Now it will work.
Yeah.
But in coming days, in couple of years, you will see vending machines will spread everywhere.
Yeah.
My business model is like, I'm not selling only and only vending machines. We are giving some kind of ERP solutions also, because to run single vending machine or one or two vending machines, it's very simple. But when you will be having more than 10 machines, this is very hectic to maintain. My vending machines are really very easy to use. Even at your place, I mean, you can sit on the sofa and you can watch your TV, you can enjoy movie, your machine will work there, you will earn money. At least daily 4,000 to 5,000 earning if it's coming, and monthly you can see how big is ROI.
Yeah.
And you will not believe, within 2 to 3 months also there are few customers, they have recovered whole money they have invested.
Nice.
So you tell me which is the business nowadays which can give you within 2-3 months recovery.
So what kind of products, like how do you decide what kind of products, go into a Vendibite machine, right? Like, is it based on, data or customer demand, or, just maybe your intuition perhaps?
Initially, when we started building vending machine, we did so many mistakes. Yeah, we were preparing everything for this food, everything, some street food, even Maggi and some popcorns and these many things. But we found after that there are so many compliances. See, food and pharmaceutical industries, these are very sensitive. Now, for food vending machines, there are few compliances. We have to use food grade system, food grade engineering, and there are some lab testing also. All these HACCP and CE, then FDA, all these compliances we have to clear. Then only we can develop this machine and we can export also. Now, while coming to my products, when we run some pilot run, I mean, in some malls, in some theaters, or in some corporate canteens, there are so many consumers, I mean, user of this vending machine. They were not accepting some kind of foods, like if you are taking meal, like dal and rice, or you can take some rasam rice in South India, or if idli and dosa, if you are saying. These type of foods, I mean perishable foods, people are not accepting from vending machine.
Right.
So we realized people will not accept it, and even compliances are also very heavy. So we should not go with these kind of products. We should concentrate on the product which is having very good shelf life. Even my customers will also happy, they can scale it very fast, and even for my services, my compliances, my certification, everything, it will be easy. And then we realize there are so many food in the market and healthy. People are also not taking even tea, coffee from machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in our offices you will see people will not take from coffee vending machine that coffee or tea. They will prefer outside, right? So there is a mentality. From 2-3 decades now, we are seeing only and only coffee vending machine in the offices. After that, there is huge gap. People have not seen any kind of other vending machines. Yeah, nowadays you can see some snacks and chocolates and some cold drink bottles we can take from airport. You might have seen.
Yeah.
But my concept is very different. I am not hitting that market. When you are selling any snacks or any cold drink bottle, you will earn only 100 or 200 rupees per day.
Right.
Because on snacks, if you are purchasing any Lay's packet, you will get it from a distributor for 8 rupees and you will sell it for 10 rupees.
Sure.
Only 2 rupees is margin. Now, if you are selling hundreds of packets, it's not possible, but still, in worst condition, if you are selling 100 packets daily, So what will be your profit? Only 200 rupees. My machine, it's different. My machine giving 20 times more profit. I mean, if you are simple, you are selling, let us say popcorn or sweet corn, boiled sweet corn. The investment is only 3 rupees and 1 rupees paper cup, total 4 rupees.
Right.
But you can sell it for 50 rupees. See the difference. A total 44, 45 rupees they can earn on per serving. Right. So this is whole difference is there. So compared to this Japanese and our culture, there is a huge difference. Japanese are eating ready to eat food. They are just putting some, pouring some hot water and they will make some noodles and they will eat it. My concept is you should eat some biryanis, some dal chawal also. I have some other technology. Now we are going through some R&Ds where dehydrated and frozen food also we can prepare automatically. And it will give you within few seconds. Okay. So these are many vending machines we are now in upcoming steps we are launching.
So you're working with these food companies to like prepare these meals and these popcorn and these corn, that you spoke about. Is that right? Like you have like that also comes in, in the entire business ecosystem. Nice. Now tell me, who are your customers right now? Are you like targeting more the corporates or the malls or like maybe your housing societies? And where are these machines placed and where are they working the most successfully?
See, my customers are food FMCG companies. Okay. They are preparing some ready mixes or they are having some setup, some their factories and they are producing some ready to eat food. Okay. Or any restaurant chain or any QSR model, quick serving restaurant model they are running. Now they want to spread their business, they want to increase their number of installations by my machines. Because of inventory cost, setup cost is very huge if you are preparing for restaurants. Right. The investment is very huge. But within couple of lakhs, you can put my machine everywhere. Now in corporate or in any airports, I cannot go directly. But I have few contacts. We have some contacts where we can send our customer that this is the place, you can place there, you purchase machine from me, we will support. Because there are many customers, also individual customers, they cannot prepare presentation or they cannot prepare their report to submit in airport or in malls, because mall people will not give entry directly to individual people. No, they want some brand or some food brand or some experienced person who can put these machines and who can run QSR model there. Yeah. That's why we are targeting only and only FMCG companies, and my customers are like there are like coffee, tea, cold coffee, ready mixes, powders they are making in their factory. We have developed machines for them. Just there is one beverages vending machine. That beverages vending machine can serve 25 different types of beverages, hot and cold beverages. Now they are concentrating only making the powders. Okay, they will put these powders in my machine and they will install somewhere. I am just selling the machines and I can consult them and I can guide them how and where this will work. Understood. This is my duty here.
Nice. So it's like a B2B model,
B2B
right?
market.
It's absolutely B2B. Okay, so tell me something, when we speak about a vending machine, people usually consider it as like a snack selling machine. What is it about the industry that, you are seeing the kind of opportunities which perhaps others are missing out on, the future of this industry?
Future of this industry is very big. Now only patience we need and good locations we have to find out. People they are coming to me, they are inquiring about vending machines. Someone is coming and they will ask me, I want this vending machine. I am asking to everyone where and why you want to put this machine. Because he is also coming and he is also taking some bank loan and everything. His investment should not go waste. So I am guiding them where and which machine you should place. He is saying, I have some shutter shop and I will keep something there, I will sell something there. I said, no brother, you don't install machine there. It will not work. Even to take, to get familiar with our ATM machines also, we took 15-20 years. So with vending machine, with food vending machine, it will take again time, but time will come. Yeah, I remember in my childhood when we were buying groceries, with my mom and with my dad. That time he was preparing some manual note and this soap and this paste, toothpaste and this detergent you are buying. This will be total 2,000 rupees you have to pay. Now completely it's changed. Now we are going in supermarket. The billing guy will scan everything and will prepare everything. We don't have to calculate. Everything will be properly billed.
Yeah,
right?
but nowadays people are not even going to supermarkets. They are buying everything online. So how do you fix that then?
See, hungriness is very big thing here. Now you are walking somewhere, or you are enjoying some swimming activities somewhere in resort, right? And that time you are hungry. So that kick will give you like, I want coffee now. You will be hungry and I want coffee now. And if suppose it's midnight, or if suppose it's 3 p.m. So you will ask that guy, kitchen guy, just send me this coffee and coffee. He will say, no, band ho gaya kitchen. So what you will do? But that temptation will not stop
so vending machines are 24/7.
Yeah, vending machine are 24/7. Even midnight also you can enjoy snacks or beverages. What I'm saying in my your first question was, there I said already, in remote areas or the vendors where they cannot reach, there we are targeting these vending machines.
Fantastic. So Ashish, tell us, when we compare India's ecosystem, globally, because globally, like vending machines are very much, like ATMs, you can find them anywhere on the streets, in a community clubs and everything. When you compare, right, where do you think maybe India doesn't need to compete with what is happening globally, but where do you think there are some gaps that we need to fix, to perhaps in terms of infrastructure, in terms of, maybe just better facility management? What's your take on, where do we need to, where are the biggest challenges, in this industry?
See, if someone is having few lakhs rupees, he can easily install vending machine. But to maintain this vending machine, he should have experience. Now, I don't think in India people are having experience to run this vending machine. They can run some coffee shop or pan shop or some tea shop somewhere, right? Even street food, pav bhaji and all these they can see. But to maintain vending machine, we have in-house team. They can train them how to run this vending machine business. Now we have VMM tool, vending machine management tool we developed. This is our, future infrastructure. My machines are very futuristic. That VMM tool can give you the data. What machine is performing, machine is switched on or switched off. Then what is sales count, today's sales count, and what was yesterday's sales count, what was last month's sales count, everything that analysis, business analysis, it will give you. Even if stock is empty, that time also machine will alert that stock is, this 2 number stock is going to empty, you have to refill it. It will give you alert. So machine will communicate with the owner all time. Even if you have hundreds of installations, these all 100 machines you can see in one app, in centralized app. Even you are moving, you are going to trip, you are going to vacation, your machines will work, it will give you earning. Nice. So this infrastructure we made ready. I know in future this is necessary. Now we are not charging for this IT services and this ERP and this VMM system. But in future, just like nowadays in vehicles also, we have to pay subscription charges to maintain all the softwares and to opt all these services. So once everyone will be habitual, my customers will be habitual, and there will be big dependency on my machines. That time we will launch this subscription model of VMM in future.
So Ashish, you mentioned you were bootstrapped. Tell me, at what stage did you realize that that you have to move beyond being bootstrapped, and perhaps to scale Vendibite, that you need to probably raise capital? What was that moment that you realized that this needs to go beyond just your money, your own money?
See, when someone is opening startup now, there are 2 types of startup now running in India. That fact I'm saying, maybe it may be wrong, but I observed.
Which are the 2 types?
One is they are running startup only and only to raise the fund.
Okay.
And there are other startups like product-based startups. We are building only product. We are not thinking on profit. I have to give salaries to my employees and other vendors and suppliers. I have to enjoy my life, with my wife, with my daughter. I have to go for vacation and all this. I am not thinking on that. I wait 5 to 6 years. I waited, but now I raise a little bit fund. Why after 5-6 years I raised? Because now we are ready with the system. Now we are ready to hit the market. We have experienced of all types of foods, all types of automatic kiosk, all type of unmanned kiosk. What is the next 10-15 years, what technology can hit and what technology can take or replace my machines, that also we aware. Even in my this journey, in COVID, 2 years we strictly worked on future projects. I was having only 2-3 projects before COVID, but in COVID's couple of years, we spent this completely engineering time on R&D. So we developed 10 to 15 different kind of machines, which we are slowly launching in the market. But these are all ready for Indian markets. After these experiences, means which machine will work and which machine will be failure in the coming future. So these experiences we got. Now I know when investor will put money in my project, so he will be happy. From first month he will be in profit. Right. That confidence I have. So then from the same investor I will ask, I need more capital now. I have to raise again this and these things. If he is ready, then it's okay. I know recently, the investor, Mr. Sandesh Sharda, he is very nice guy, very nice person. And after thinking too much on the investor side, we finalized the things. But now I have confidence. There is no need to raise again fund. I will opt some government facilities also in some startup schemes also, and we are in that process. But after 5-6 years only, we stopped bootstrapping, and now we are going to build huge empire, of vending machine.
Absolutely. But tell me something, how does one select the right financial partner, and how did IDFC First Bank come into the picture?
IDFC First Bank, it's having good remittance services, some forex services also. Even I observed, I experienced, like for any issues, on a small issue, their their executive is coming to my office. Even after working hours also, he is ready to meet me, and he is resolving all my issues. That is perfect. And of course, for startups, they have some different services. These are really very. Even mobile app is also very handy and very perfect. Without any glitch, it's working. That's fantastic. Means for startup owners like me, it's very perfect.
Ashish, tell us, if you had to be honest, does money really reduce stress for entrepreneurs and founders, or does it just change the way you deal with stress?
Stress dealing is very difficult. Startup if we are running, that is not only on hard work and money. People are saying like, hard work and money is a big key to run a startup. But that's not true. Only hard work and key. These are all typical terms. Now we need consistency and patience. Yeah, these two things I observed. Hard work, chalo yaar, startup open karna hai to hard work to karna hi hai. This is the rule. But consistency. I mean, even at my home also, my wife always saying, "Oh man, what you are doing these many years." Company when it will be profitable, you start your job. Even this is internal things. I mean, this is personal, but couple of times I activated my Naukri.com resume also. Yeah, these type of conditions also I faced.
Like, did you ever have self-doubt? Then how did you deal with that?
No, not self-doubt, but due to some pressures. Some fund. This was in COVID situation when COVID came. That time. Completely food industry and food services, they were closed. Even my whatever orders I was having, those were also getting cancelled. So I'll have to refund them and I have to stop everything. So even we blessed with a baby. That was the good thing we found in that period. And she was also prematured, and we spent 25 lakhs somewhere that time. So everything comes simultaneously, and my sandwich completely I was in sandwich. So that time I was in that mood, but within couple of hours I deleted my account and everything, because I was having confidence on my product. And the greatest thing is my staff, my engineering team, and my customers. Customers, those tied up with us for their future journey. So they were giving me confidence. Ashish, just wait. We will install so many machines. Just let this lockdown and this COVID go. We will restart everything. But that was biggest, tough time. 2 years, Then I got confidence from my customer also, my engineering team also. Even I have a few engineers, they are working more than 5 years with me in my team. And I am also engineer, so I was having confidence on my own products. This is my own baby. So anyhow, even I was thinking, if customers are not ready, I will install vending machines. 500 vending machines anyhow in my Pune city, I can install easily. That confidence also I was having. Even to raise money for installing vending machine, I can easily raise money. But for manufacturing, no, people are not putting money. They said, no, if you will manufacture this machine, this will take too much time, because product-based company takes 15 years to get the place in market. Even if you will see all the product-based companies, the journey is very long. If I'm doing some software services or something, no, within 3 years I can be profitable, or 2-3 years, or otherwise I can shut down very fast. But product-based company, we need patience and consistency. This product is not working, then of course another product, we can rectify the things, we can rectify the technical things, glitches, we can again take some feedbacks from my customers and what they want, why people are not accepting, consumer acceptance, consumer behavior, all these things we can study, then vending machine will work. So when I got this confidence, no, I never look back. Or then the speed is now fantastic. Even I am having so many inquiries, so many leads, I cannot handle now.
That's a very good problem to have.
Day by day, we are increasing my sales team.
No, absolutely. And raising, because we're talking about money and raising capital, always garners a lot of opinions. For entrepreneurs who are watching this episode today, what advice would you have in terms of how they can probably, if they want to raise capital via VC, funding route, or they want to take a bank loan, or they want to apply for a grant, what is the right way, and how should they decide what is working for them?
If founder as a person is good, and if their idea is good, perfect, and he's working really from bottom of his heart, then of course VCs are very clever. They can understand easily where to put money. Easily VCs will approach if your idea is good. First of all, they will see idea, oh, this is the idea. We should see this. This is actually futuristic idea. This will work in future. Then they will judge founder. How is team, how is handling, how serious he is. Because nowadays there are many founders who are, keeping legs on 2 hands. Oh yeah, nahi work kiya to job join kar lunga. In this way also they are thinking.
Right. So tell me, as an entrepreneur, as you're growing, as you're scaling, what is getting more difficult to handle, and what are you having, what do you want to prioritize more? The product, people, or just maybe the fact that you need to scale your business?
So scaling is not necessary initially. Of course, scaling is necessary, but after some stage. Initially, we have to earn customers trust, and we have to concentrate our product and services. What product we are committing and what kind of services we are committing, we have to concentrate on that. If there is any glitch, we have to rectify these things. Scale up will happen automatically.
And what's your overall take on the manufacturing industry here in India, with the government having the PLI schemes and many other, incentives, what's your take on in terms of how they can help like startups like yours, to really scale?
See, if you will think on China, China is a future US, and India may be future China. And why China is nowadays booming? Just because of manufacturing. The tangible things manufacturing. Intangible things making, some like software, apps and all these. These are all some tentative, some temporary things which may be or may not be work.
Right.
Or there are so many competitors. So in this red ocean, if you want to enter, then of course software and all are there. But if you are building tangible product, so you have to be very patient, and money of course required for building factory and all this. This is very expensive, but if you build this, if you have guts, you build this, future is yours. This is my formula to every entrepreneur. But we have to be ready for exports and all. So we can export very well when we will be having tangible products.
Fantastic.
So the example is China.
Yeah. So is exporting on the cards for you, like in the near future?
No, only automation. We have some robotic projects also we are building, and there are more than 10 patents are in drafting stage. And in testing stage, we'll put again more. Now 6 or 7 patents we have on my name. So more 10 patents we are going to put. So my company valuation will increase because of these patents, this futuristic technology. So we are ready for, to become pioneer
Absolutely.
in the vending machine.
Absolutely. And Ashish, as we are wrapping up this really fantastic conversation, tell me, when somebody looks back 10 years from now at Vendibite, what would you want them to remember Vendibite or associate Vendibite, with?
Vendibite will be the pioneer in vending machine technologies development, even not only for vending machines, but we can build unmanned kiosk for any kind of applications. Recently also we developed some printing kiosk and some industrial automation also we are building. Just referring to these my vending technologies, people are giving us so many projects and we are ready to capture whole automation industry.
Fantastic. Well, all the very best to you. More power to you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up today's episode, here's a quick look at our LOT cheat sheet, a quick rundown of the top takeaways from today's episode. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Leaders of Tomorrow Vodcast. Stay tuned for more inspiring conversations and keep chasing those big dreams. Until next time, this is Ritwika Gupta signing off.